Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing for the performance of the national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you, Dr. Frank Eigner and the University Choir for that outstanding performance. We appreciate it very much. Again, good morning. My name is David Watts. I have the privilege of serving as the president of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. And it is my honor to welcome you to this fall ceremony in which we recognize and appreciate those students who have earned degrees during this very fall semester of 2016. Very special welcome to all of our graduates, family members, friends, and others who are here to support our graduates as they step out, and move on to this next very important stage in their lives. There are, of course, a number of small children in the audience. They may make some noise. Let's welcome it. They're going to enroll here in another few years. Now, we have a number of folks who are graduating today who are not able to attend, and I'll elaborate on that later. But I want to announce that we're live streaming the ceremony this morning. You can find it on UTPB YouTube channel. It's at youtube.com/UTPB. And you can also access this live stream by clicking on the graduation link on the UTPB homepage. And then for those of you who wish to share this at a later time, you can also find it on the UTPB YouTube website, too many U's there, and watch it later. I also want to acknowledge our graduates, not only those in attendance today, but those from all over Texas, the United States, and some from around the world who have taken 100% of their classes online. Obviously, most of these graduates are unable to be with us, so the YouTube UTPB feed is very important to them and to all of us. I also want to express my appreciation to all of those people who make a ceremony like this possible. Needless to say, today is Saturday. Normally our work crews, physical plant crews, are not at work on Saturday, most of them. So I appreciate them sharing their Saturday with us, the one just before Christmas. I also want to thank the Wagner Noel staff for all of their work to help us to make this ceremony possible. And the folks that I'd really like you to join with me in thanking for their service is the faculty who are behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, faculty dedicate their lives, and I mean that in the absolute sense of what it says, for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, faculty members who specialize in a particular area teach and do research to be sure the knowledge is passed on and created for the next generation. And like faculty really everywhere, they don't make a lot of money. They do, however, as I've already said, give their lives to this very important activity. And our graduates here today and those online know that it's the faculty, their assistance to you, their teaching of you that makes the ceremony today, that and your hard work, that makes a ceremony like this possible. So please join me in thanking the faculty for the work that they do to make this day possible. In the interest of time, I'm just going to introduce the front row here on the stage with me. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Dr. James Eldridge, President of the Faculty Senate and Professor of Kinesiology. Please stand. Thank you. Mr. Wes Burnett, Director of Economic Development and our alumni speaker. You'll hear from him later. Dr. Bill Price, Dean of the College of Business and Engineering. Dr. Roy Hurst, Interim Dean, College of Education. Dr. Dorothy Jackson, Dean of the College of Nursing. Mr. Mark McGurk, Vice President of Business Affairs. Dr. Dan Heimerman, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Our speaker today, Ms. Loretta Walker, poet and educator. Ms. Teresa Sewell, Senior Associate Vice President for Student Services. Dr. Michael Zavada, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Bill Harlow, Dean of our Undergraduate Student Success Program. Dr. Todd Richardson, Associate Professor of English and member of the Graduate Council. And Mr. Joe Sanders, Registrar, Speaker, Leader par excellence. Now, just for a moment, I want to take an aside to talk about a little bit more about our faculty and an award which some of our faculty have received, and that is the Regents Outstanding Teaching Awards. Now, teaching awards, they're unusual, and yet they're somewhat common, but these are really special. These awards come with a honorarium or a stipend associated with them of $25,000. It's one of the highest financial award of any teaching award that I know of in the country. And it is really an unusual accomplishment for faculty in any university to be recognized in this way. It underscores the Board of Regents' commitment to teaching and to universities as a place of intellectual exploration and discovery. And while some of our award winners may not be with us this morning, others have retired or left the university, I do want to recognize those who are with us, and I'm going to read them all by name. If they're here, if you would please stand and be recognized. The 2016 Regents Outstanding Teaching Award winner, Dr. Rachel Harlow, Assistant Professor in Communication. 2015 award recipient, Mr. Michael Crane, Lecturer in Management and Director of the Roden Center for Entrepreneurship. 2014 award recipient, Mr. Clark T. Moreland, Lecturer in English. You betcha. 2013, Dr. Don Allen, Professor of Biology. Dr. Tracy Gibson, Assistant Professor. 2012 award winner, Dr. Jim Olson, Professor of Psychology. Dr. Chris Hyatt, Associate Professor of Mathematics. Ms. Diana Younger, Lecturer in Psychology. The 2011 recipients, Dr. Sophia Andres, Professor of English. Dr. Andres is also a member of the UT Teaching Academy. She is the only faculty member here at UT-PB who has been so recognized. Thank you. Dr. William Harlow, Associate Professor and Dean of the Undergraduate Student Success Center. Ms. Lorraine Spickerman, Lecturer in Education. And the 2009 award winner, the first year the awards were offered, was Dr. Doug Hale. Dr. Hale is retired and is now serving as an emeritus professor as he travels the world with his family. We honor teaching here. We honor research. Many of you have expressed to me, many of your graduates have expressed to me how important it is that they can talk to, work with their faculty members, their professor, and that their professor actually knows who they are. Well, let me now move to the introduction of our commencement speaker. It is my privilege to introduce to you Ms. Loretta Diane Walker. She teaches music at Reagan Elementary in Odessa, Texas. She graduated from Ector High School, received a Bachelor of Music and Education degree from Texas Tech University, and she earned, as she should have, a Master's in Elementary Education from UT-PB. Very proud of her, and you'll see why in a moment. Ms. Walker is not only a teacher, but she's a poet. And her poetry has been recognized all over the world. It's been published in dozens of magazines. She's an award-winning poet multiple times. She won the 2016 Phyllis Wheatley Book Award for Poetry for her collection of poetry in this house. This is a copy of the book, and we have bought a few copies and have made them available to the audience. I've been so moved by reading her poetry that I hope that you go and buy out every copy that we have out there and tell Ms. Walker how she's affected your lives like I know she has affected mine. You know, sometimes when we do commencement speeches, invite commencement speakers, I invite people who are perhaps in a position to benefit the university financially, or who have excelled in their professions and the like. And certainly Ms. Walker has excelled in her profession of teaching, but she represents graduates something else that's really important. It's not power and it's not money, but it's some of the most vital things in life. And that's touching the spirit, your spirit, being able to talk about it and communicate about it in a way that touches other people's lives. To the audience, maybe you're not a fan of poetry. I'm not. I studied it like I had to when I was in college. It seemed to me to be obscure and dense. It was an opportunity. At any rate, I'll stop there. This isn't. This isn't obscure. This isn't dense. And it's about you and everyone in this audience. Let me show you. This is one poem from her book. It's entitled, When the Earth Writes Poetry. When the Earth Writes Poetry. She drafts West Texas with its contradictions of tongues and heat, the potpourri of yellow hand dawns and orange-mouthed dusks, yawning over desolate flatlands. She doodles knots of tumbleweeds outside the margins of skimpy grass plains after the failed revision of a mesquite's thorny arms. She scribbles in longhand the prickly pear, pine oak forest, and juniper savannas. She hums the ambient drone of cicadas and the weepy yaps of coyotes while scrolling over the Guadalupe Mountains. When colliginous light crawls over El Capitan's rugged crest, she stretches her back and leans with the sharp of her elbows into the boundaries of night. When the sky, that ancient archivist, opens dusky records of the heavens, she sits on her wide rump in her ruck dress of solitude. Her hymn drags across the desert as she writes run-on sentences with the stars. Please join me in welcoming Loretta Walker to the stage.
No, I'm not freezing up. I'm looking at the graduates because I'm going to be reading. And before I read, I want to look at each of you in your eyes because you earned that right. Because I'm going to be reading and looking down, I'm just taking this opportunity. And silence demands attention. Greetings. 2016 fall class of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. Parents, spouses, extended family, and friends of the graduates. To President Watts, the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, thank you. Thank you. It is truly amazing. It's an amazing honor to be here. I'm humbled and I'm glad. I have to make a confession. I printed the invitation from Dr. Watts asking me to speak at this commencement. It's in my memory album. Seriously, it is. I even saved an informational letter which doubles as my access pass. I might even frame it. That's how honored I am to be here today. Again, Dr. Watts, thank you. I was reading a blog post written by a poet by the name of Michael Adams. It was entitled, "The Role of Poetry in Society." He stated, "I too believe that poetry is filtered and guided in a heightened experience. Our role as poets is to communicate as immediately and intimately as possible from one person to another. I crafted a poem inspired by this occasion. The name of this poem that I wrote for you, is To the Strangers Anxiously Waiting for Me to Finish so they can fly into their dreams. I try to imagine you in the soft fabric of this day, your black robes, temporary wings, trembling on the air of joy, your faces as changing as clouds, drifting across the sky of my imagination. I must have a name for what I store in the basket of my mind. Name you Destiny. Here you are, waiting for your diploma, the gold-sealed ticket that will give flight to your dreams. How will you fill the space when they are fluttering in the gale of your future? Will you lecture morning with its ragged silver light about perpetual beginnings and early starts? Will you shave the edges of night with the sharp wit of your plans? What can I give you to hide in the pocket of your memory? Life's big sister, wisdom, its strong nail, truth. Dreams are hard masters with unrelenting demands. If you bow beneath their heavy hands, know there is beauty in humility, courage in letting your heart walk alone in the wide, unkept field of the unknown. This is a day for congratulations. Graduates, congratulations for having the fortitude required to earn those seats. Bravo for accepting and overcoming any and all challenges you faced, balancing hard work and fun. Parents and spouses and others, congratulations on the return of your investment of loving support and money in your child's future. And further kudos for what will surely feel like a significant pay raise now that he or she is graduating. Graduates, there are a handful of points I want to share with you. 1, now what? At some point, possibly before you were born, your parents started planning for this moment. Imagine your parents, maybe younger than you are right now, before you were even a shimmering thought. They didn't even know you. Were you a boy or a girl? What color was your hair, your eyes? What was the sound of your laugh? How would your heart feel against theirs? But even then, they hoped you would receive a college degree. Some of you, like me, come from a single-parent home. Even statistics were not on your side. So many said it couldn't happen. But still, here you are. Look at you. Just look at you. Some of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree. For some of you, This continues a long tradition. But all of you have these two things in common. You did not do this alone. And you face the challenge of now. Since I teach young children, just play along with me. Let's play a game. How many words can we make out of now? On. Each of you kept on moving towards your goal, even during those times when you felt like quitting, and now you've done it, and will, with some fanfare, move on. Oh, there was pain and disappointment. You might have even careened into a wall of challenges, but you kept on until you found yourself here today. No. Because you said no to pain, I will not let you defeat me. No to difficult challenges, I will not let you deter me. No to anything that tried to obstruct your path, until finally the last word, won. You did it. You won. Your diploma is your victory wreath. Shortly you will walk away with the grand prize. May I offer this? Do not limit yourself to your degree, and do not let your degree limit you. When I graduated from Texas Tech, it was cold and rainy with a chance of sleet. My family couldn't stay because of the weather. Before they left, I sat on the bed in my apartment and I cried. Not those happy tears you'll share after this, and not because they were leaving. I was scared. Now what? My very perceptive mother asked me, "What's wrong with you?" I responded, "I have a piece of paper and $12. She looked at me and said, "Go to work." She was not being callous. She didn't say, "Find a job." I had one, painting dorms. My rent was paid. I had enough money for gas, and I had food. She wasn't worried about me. She was reminding me my degree plan had changed in the University of Life. Only this time, there was no neatly laid out course schedules. I had to devise and revise my own plan daily. Now, you will have to do the same. It took me 3 jobs to get the job I have now. Some of you have jobs lined up in your field already. Congratulations. For others, though, what if it takes you 3 months, a year, 3 years? Do not limit yourself to your degree. It is not who you are. It's a blueprint to what you can achieve. Do what you have to do until you get to do what you want to do. Third point. What does your new dream look like? For some of you, this day is a dream come true. But don't let your degree limit your dreams. My undergraduate degree is in music education. My master's, which I received from the University of Texas of the Permian Basin, is in elementary education with an emphasis in reading. But I was invited here today because I'm the winner of the 2016 Phyllis Wheatley Book Award, the 2016 winner of the Austin International Poetry Festival, the winner of the prestigious 2016 Therese Lindsay Award offered by the Poetry Society of Texas, the 2011 Blue Light Press Book Award, and other achievements. Before I could read or write, I scribbled stories and poems with my fat pencil, filling pages with squiggly lines, and my Big Chief tablet. At your age, I don't think you know what a Big Chief tablet is. And then told 10-minute stories. You would think my major would have been creative writing. I love music as much as I love words. When I was planning my career, music was the love that received all of my attention. Yet, I continued to write because that was the part of me I could never ignore. When I was a kid, I wanted to write a book, wanted to see my name on the spine there on the shelf. Now I have more than one book published, and the accolades I have received for them are gifts I did not know how to dream, gifts I do not take for granted, gifts that make me want to do more, to be better. Revisit the dreams of your childhood. Examine closely that thing which keeps resurfacing. If your degree is in business and you once dreamed of being a coach, think about volunteering at Boys and Girls Club. If your degree is in education and you once dreamed of being a dancer, volunteer. Teach dance at a senior center. If your degree is in computer science and you once dreamed of being a sprinter, volunteer with Little Olympics. And finally, remember. Remember to say thank you to your parents, family, friends, and others. Your name may be on the diploma, but it was a group effort to get you here. Remember to show kindness to others, even if they do not return it. Remember not to let others define you. Remember to keep your promises, especially the ones you make to yourself. Remember to invest your life in others. Strive to give more as you try to get more. Remember to let go of the past, and remember you can make a difference. I want to share something I wrote a few years ago. I wrote it as a New Year's resolution, but I find it particularly appropriate for today. It's entitled, Resolved. As of midnight, this last year is archived with past centuries, and the new year is an untamed cub with an appetite as big as wonder. How hungry it is in this newness, chewing at time even as confetti litters the sky. But it can only eat what each day has to offer, and we in our joy stripe its back with promises and good intentions. Oh, to see it mature, run wildly with hope. I fill a bowl with resolutions to be more, do more, give more, and never forget I am better than my last failure and greater than my last success. Graduates, you are better than your last failure and much greater than your last success. I wish for you great things, Thank you for letting me share your time. Thank you again, and revel in the joy of your day.
Revel in the joy of your day. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for speaking. Thank you for sharing. In this house, out in the lobby, buy them all. It's now my pleasure to reintroduce our university choir, accompanied by the Falcon Wind Band and University Strings, who will present for our enjoyment, God Bless America. Wow. Conducted by Dr. Thomas J. Hostat, Senior Lecturer in our music program. And ladies and gentlemen, although the curtains are closing, this is a University of Texas of the Permian Basin Orchestra and Chorale, and I know all of us are very proud of them. Thank you all for your performance. At this time, Dr. Dan Heimerman will come forward and present the graduates for graduate and undergraduate degrees.
Thank you. In advance of me presenting the graduates, I'd like to make a few special recognitions. First of all, Latin honors. You may notice that many of our candidates for graduation are wearing the UTPB orange stole. These students are receiving Latin honors. Latin honors are a long-standing tradition of the Academy for recognizing outstanding achievement in one's discipline. As the graduates are called to walk across the stage to receive their diploma, you will hear 3 levels of honors being announced. They are cum laude, with praise. These students have a grade point average of between 3.5 and 3.79 out of a possible 4.0. Magna cum laude, with great praise. These students have a grade point average of between 3.8 and 3.89. Summa cum laude, with highest praise. These students have a grade point average of 3.9 or higher. Would everyone please join me in congratulating the recipients of Latin honors? Veterans. We are also proud to recognize veterans who are graduating today. Our graduating veterans wear the patriotic honor cords. The red, white, and blue cords symbolize the commitment and selfless service of our military. Will graduating veterans please stand and be recognized? And now on to our graduates. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing please stand and remain standing? President Watts, it is my privilege to present to you, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin, these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts and Master of Science please stand and remain standing? President Watts, it is my privilege to present to you, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin, these candidates for degrees of Master of Arts and Master of Science.
On the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, I now confer upon each of you the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto. And I offer my sincere congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Fall 2016. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please proceed to the platform by row as directed by the marshals? And I'm going to make this simple. Front row, remain standing. Everybody else sit down. Here we go.
Bachelor of Arts with a major in art, Whitney Sean Carter. Caitlin Joan Covey. Brandy Ann Valerie Marie Elizabeth Dawn Dawson, cum laude. Kimberly Marion Herrera. Cristina Ochoa Valenzuela, cum laude. Bachelor of Arts with a major in communication, Keely Ariane Fernandez. Danielle Nicole Franco Denman, cum laude. Joel Abdiel Gomez, with a second major in psychology. Sasha Melinda Jasper. Mary Margaret Peterson, summa cum laude. Fernando Ismael Quinones Valdivia, summa cum laude and University Honors Program. Brianna Corinne Schaus, summa cum laude. Daniel Ray Wright. Bachelor of Arts with a major in criminology, Haley Kaylin Bates. Lisette de la Cruz. April Linares, summa cum laude. Sabrina Anise Moya. Quayshawn Kulik Smith. Nicholas Austin Torres. Cassandra Vargas, cum laude, and a second major in psychology. Bachelor of Arts with a major in English, Isaac Ayala Mesta, magna cum laude. Michelle Kristen Haigman. Katie Marie Othold. Elizabeth Alexandra Ruales. Aileen Ruth Taft. Bachelor of Arts with a major in history, Courtney Brenna Hinson. Mark L. Pellman, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Arts with a major in humanities, Whitney Nicole Mitchell. Lori Enriquez Steva, cum laude. Bachelor of Arts with a major in political science, Seham Elbijermi. Bachelor of Arts with a major in psychology, Brooke Logan Beam. Courtney Blake Chandler. Randy Catherine Desolates. Amber Abigail Duran. Jessica Ann Garcia, cum laude. Lydia Angela Gomez. Brian Forrest Halsell. Ashley Marie Hartwell. Tiffany Lauren Hill, magna cum laude. Sunny Nicole Jones. Shelby Denise Moss. Micah Joe Murphy. Chelsea E. Perez, cum laude. Aaron David Pitt, cum laude. Corey Denise Rollins Allen. Catherine Emily Roberts, magna cum laude. Inez Soriano. Anna Drew Sprinkle. Brenda K. Sweeney, cum laude. Lauren Beth Towery, magna cum laude. Rachel Martinez Trinfield. Bachelor of Arts with a major in Sociology, Tanya Michelle Chavez, magna cum laude. Linda Marie Lindstrom, cum laude. Shwada Nair. Brandon Paul Smith, summa cum laude. Alexis Ann Stevens, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Arts with a major in Spanish, Marla Mirela Alvarado. Maria de Jesus Bustillos, magna cum laude. Dina Flores, magna cum laude. Fernando Luis Izquierdo Valenzuela. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Anna M. Colomo. Shauna Marie Privet, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Music with a major in music, Lacey Danae Dugan. Amy Nicole Dutchover. Caitlin Luella Flood, cum laude. Bachelor of Science with a major in athletic training, Chelsea Lene Hardin. Susie Thiessen. Bachelor of Science with a major in biology, Jennifer Elizabeth Carrillo. Amanda Dawn Hogan. Kara Beth Mabley. Myra Lynn Marquez. Laura Estela Terrazas Silvas. Du Christiana Thunhum, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science with a major in chemistry, Daniel Mark Benson, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science with a major in computer science, Christopher Brian Gilmore. Jason Regis Holt, cum laude. Keith Alvin Hunter III, cum laude. Zachary Thomas Marvin. Samuel Salcido. Eric Taylor Whitley. Bachelor of Science with a major in geology, Tong Tai Bik. Casey Linnell Domini. Jackson Aaron Ganter. Matthew Alexander Reyes, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science with a major in Information Systems, Stephanie Del Toro. Andrew David Doty. Jordan Dale Eads, magna cum laude. Bachelor of Science with a major in Kinesiology, Pura Elizabeth Celestino, cum laude. Sydney Ann Fries. Shelby Lynn Green, cum laude. Tanisha Monique Melendez. Shannon Elise Meyer. Stephanie K. Moore. Ty Connor Morgan. Corey James Porter. Olga Olivia Salazar. Bianca Nicole Sanchez. Renee. Abigail Renee Shepard. Bria Lee Shoemaker. Raul Suarez Jr., cum laude. Desiree Sky Valero. Brian Anthony Van Brinken. Bachelor of Science with a major in mathematics. Betsabe Germanium Encinas. Taylor Danielle Tucker. Hector Villarreal. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Idale A. Armendariz. Gabriela Lisette Arroyo. Kimberly Jeanette Baeza. Martha M. Barahay, cum laude. Cheyenne Lee Bledsoe. Jasmine Dion Callejas, cum laude. Xavier Josiah Cisneros. Brenda Nayeli Gomez. Vanessa Sylvia Hermosillo. Luis Fernando Izquierdo. Catalina Marie Lopez, cum laude. Dalina Wynn. Oluwafonke Christiana Ogusola, cum laude. Matthew Redden Ralston. Christy Ann Rodriguez. Coraima Marie Serrano. Veronica Lorena Silvas. Takesha Marion Wansley. Kelsey Rochelle Zukowski, cum laude. That's it.
All right, will all the undergraduate degree recipients please rise? There is one more important symbolic gesture that we want these degree recipients to do. Ladies and gentlemen, please move your tassels from right to left. You are now graduates of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. Please turn and face your audience. All right. I want you to save your voices for a little bit later. Will the undergraduate degree recipients please be seated? Will the master's degree recipients please rise? Oh, you already are. All right, all right. And you're already on the stage. You're ready to go. Well, let's get on with it then.
Master of Science with a major in geology, Vanessa Michelle Crandall Beck. Colleen Marie Grobert. Jess Sellers Davis. Leroy Manavong. Janene M. Oragaku. Okogubu C. Olozuma. Randallin Jordan Welch. Samuel Don Whipke. Abdesalam Il Yunus. Yes.
One more time. Graduates, please stand. Well, graduates, you may be seated. You are now alumni of UTPB. Alumni like yourselves work closely with the university to ensure that we build an adequate physical plant, an excellent faculty, and a great university. The result is a well-respected university, one of which we can all be proud, and which makes your degree that much more valuable. The work of the alumni is, on behalf of the university, is conducted by the UT Permian Basin Alumni Association, Falcon Alumni Network, FAN, and speaking and welcoming you to that organization is a recent, well, not so recent, alumnus of the university, Wesley Burnett. Wesley currently serves as the Director of Economic Development for the Odessa Chamber of Commerce. Began his duties there in September of 2016 after 10 years serving as Economic Development Director in Andrews. Wesley was the Director also previously of Business Retention and Expansion for the Odessa Chamber of Commerce, and he also served as President and CEO of the Jacksonville Chamber of Commerce and Development Corporation in Jacksonville, Texas. Wesley is a certified economic developer with over 20 years experience. He's a 1991 graduate of UTPB with a degree in political science and a 2006 graduate of the master's degree in public administration. He's also a graduate of Economic Development Institute and the Institute for Organizational Management. Wesley has been married to Melissa for 27 years, has 2 grown children, and I think of him as a very young man. Please join me in welcoming Wesley Burnett.
Thank you, Dr. Watts. Thank you to the administration and the faculty of UTPB for allowing me to welcome you to the alumni of the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. What an honor that is for me to address you, but it's also an honor for you, I hope, to be and to become a part of this great association. I want to say congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment in your life, and you should always be proud of what you've done here and the many hours of hard work that has gone into this achievement. Obviously, I'm the last thing between you and walking out of here, so I will not take much of your time. Obviously, I left my robe at home, but I'm going to go ahead and feel like I'm capable of addressing you today. I want to encourage you to continue to work hard and to do your best always. I want you to value your time. You may think now, I've got all the time in the world, but believe me, it goes by faster now than it ever will, and you will have less of it as you move on from here. As a runner and someone that takes a lot of time and effort to stay healthy, I want to encourage you to always rest when you can. Value that time. It's been said that if money is silver, then time is gold. So remember that as you go from here. Your work is only just begun, and I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm telling you that it will be worth it. I hope you know that success is not final, failure is not fatal, and it's the courage to continue that counts. And always remember to get involved in your community, wherever that may be, whether you're here in Odessa or Midland or Andrews or just in the Permian Basin in general or across the state of Texas or this great country or world that we live in. Always try to be involved in your community. Stay connected to your university. Join the Alumni Association. Be a part of what's going on here at UTPB and use this wonderful university as the incredible tool that it is to benefit you and those around you and the world that we live in. Congratulations and best of luck. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at the conclusion of our ceremony. I want to highlight a couple of our graduates. Actually, I have more information about more students, but our graduates, but I'm only going to be able, on the basis of time, to highlight a couple. And I want you to, I think this is useful not only for the persons being highlighted, but for all of us to understand a little bit more about some of our graduates. Is Ashley Mice, and I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, from UTPB Psychology Program with us this morning? Ashley, if you're here, would you stand, please? Ashley is graduating, as you can see, from the UTPB's undergraduate psychology program with a minor in sociology. She came to Odessa having met her husband in Japan. They were both stationed there while they served in the United States Navy, where she was in for 5 years. She was able to take advantage of the GI Bill to pursue her degree at UTPB, and we're very proud of her and happy that she was here. Although these are her words, not mine, it has been a very long 4 years, she is ready to move forward and start the next chapter of her life. She's exploring different options with different careers, and eventually plans on coming back to school for her master's. She feels that UTPB has been a fantastic school, that the professors have been very supportive. She's loved being a part of the Student Veterans Association, but because it has allowed her to meet and work with other student veterans and give back to the community. UTPB is a great school, and I'd recommend it to anyone. I feel that it is up and coming, and soon this oil field town will be known as a college town. For now, it is the best kept secret among Texas universities, allowing for a quality education. You're not just a number at UTPB. The professors actually know who you are. Thank you, Ashley, for being here. Congratulations. I'm going to recognize one of our graduate students, Jackson Ganter. Jackson, would you stand, please? Thank you, Jackson. Jackson has received undergraduate, right? All right. Well, you just got a promotion. Jackson is graduating this fall and receiving a Bachelor of Science with a major in geology. He's an excellent student who currently serves as a supplemental instructor for freshmen in biology. In other words, he's helping students in freshman biology succeed. He follows in the footsteps of his aunt, Debbie Ganter, who also graduated from UTPB with a degree in life science. She went on to medical school. Jack plans on going on to graduate school and studying ecology. Congratulations and thank you for being here. I have biographies for 3 nursing graduates, but I'm only going to be able to read one. I apologize. Catalina Lopez, would you stand, please? Catalina comes to UTPB from Midland and has received her BSN degree. After graduation, she plans on working for Medical Center Hospital. She chose nursing because she has had positive experiences from nurses who are caring for her family members. These experiences made her decide to go into nursing. She loves helping people, and her most memorable experiences have been having certain nursing professors who went out of their way to show that they cared and that the friendships that developed within her cohort during the program. Thank you, Catalina, for choosing UTPB, and congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our commencement ceremony. You're welcome to stand during the recessional, but please remain in the auditorium till all of the graduates have exited. For those of you who are interested in the photography, the photographer will be available out in the main hall, and you can have additional pictures taken to honor this wonderful day for our graduates. Thank you for being here.